Hello Capricorn, how are you going? Well, welcome to my video today. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn out there for December 2016. My name is Kim Rule and I'm a tarot and oracle reader. I've got several decks which I've already laid out in front of me, from the tarot which I was gifted the other week by a lady, the Rider-Waite tarot, and I've got some oracle cards as well. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn who are single or married in a relationship. It's not just going to be a love reading, it's going to be a general reading of what's going on in your life, what you need to consider, where you are at emotionally, finances, career, friends, family, anything basically. So you may get one or two messages. Some of you might have the whole reading resonate with you. Some of you, it may not be at all what's going on in your life, but that's okay. We'll see how we go. I'm going to start off with the Rider-Waite tarot, and we will take it from there. Now I do reversals too with the tarot. So this is, of course, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Now it was in the reverse. In the upright, normally, it's about recuperation, getting over an illness, or it will be spirit saying you need to slow down a bit and rest some more. Look at your lifestyle and make some changes if you haven't got enough time in the day, if you're over busy and spreading yourself too thin, that sort of thing. In the reverse, I feel some of you Capricorns, and it will only depend on a few of you, you've been suffering from some loss and depression at the moment. The other card's actually showing some of that anyway. But there's a lot of depression around some of you, and struggling to emotionally get your thoughts under control, and you are definitely not resting. You need to slow yourself down, and especially being December, thank God, most people normally take time off from work. So you're definitely going to be needing it, because there's something emotionally that you're still trying to come to terms with, and you need some downtime to collect your thoughts and start giving back to yourself, because I feel like you've been go, go, go. You've been putting everyone else's needs first, or maybe you're just very clear-minded, a bit of a overworked, that sort of thing. So you got some depression, and I feel like it's definitely around a loss, a sadness, and we will get to some of these other cards. So slow down and start looking out for yourself a bit more, Capricorn. The Six of Cups is the next card, and I do feel with this card today it's definitely about nostalgia. Some of you Capricorns, you're remembering things from your past, great memories and happiness that you went through with a loved one, or different people. But I feel like especially it could be a family member or a very, very close friend. So there's a lot of reminiscing, memories from the past, nostalgia, happy thoughts of someone that you dearly loved. The next card we've got is the Death card, and it was in the reverse. Normally death in the upright is about making changes, and yeah, I see it as quite a positive card. It's about new beginnings, but it's changes that normally the person has, you know, made, decisions that they've put into effect, and choices, and moving forward. In the reverse, though, this can be quite a dramatic card. It's normally death that has been brought on out of your control. So it could be great changes in your life that has happened that were unexpected. I do feel, though, with some of you Capricorn, it is actually a loss of a loved one that you're still coming to terms with. Happened this year, yes, and it's still been very recent, or if it's happened within the last couple of years at the most. It's still quite raw, you know, the sadness and loss that you feel for this person, and you're still coming to terms with all that. So yes, for some of you it will be a loss around a loved one, you know, a mum or dad. I feel with some of you it could be a parent. Others of you, I do feel like it's actually a very, very close friend that has, you know, unfortunately died of cancer or something along those lines. Then we've got, and I see this as quite a positive card, we've got the King of Swords, and he was in the upright. This is a man who makes decisions in his life. Yeah, decisions. He is very analytical, very precise, speaks his mind. Yeah, a man who doesn't allow other people to walk all over him. Yeah, he's very astute in how he communicates with people, tries to show some consideration, you know, but he will definitely put his needs first. And I feel with a few of you Capricorns is that you're starting to come into this energy. If, you know, if you've been a bit sad over someone that you've lost and there's been depression, you're starting to get out of that energy. And I feel like, yeah, you're starting to realise that you need to get on with your life and make some very, you know, independent decisions about your future, and yeah, starting to move forward, which is very good. I mean, you know, it can be hard when we lose someone that we love, but they are always with us in spirit anyway. So yeah, I feel like you've been getting into this energy now for a little while, and I think by the end of the year, moving into January, some New Year's resolutions will be happening, and you will be, yeah, changing for the better emotionally, standing up for yourself too when it is in regards to other people. But I feel like just making some solid choices for your future, and being very determined to bring that into reality. The next card we've got is the Page of Swords, and this is a youngster who's very enthusiastic about himself.
Nudity.
My daughter's been silly. Sorry about that, Capricorn. Yes. Anyway, and I'm not going to stop. Yeah, so yes, so the Page is a youngster. So I feel like you've got these new ideas that you've been probably mulling over in your head for some time. And I feel like it could be in regards to going back to school, university, college, doing some type of course, or maybe going and doing a course in regards to a hobby that could lead to some type of business, you know, making some money, that sort of thing. but I feel like it's all new beginnings that way, and it's something that you've been thinking about doing for some time. There's a lot of passion behind it, and you can see a bright new future for yourself. So for some of you Capricorns, if you're young, starting out on life, whatever skills, ideas that are coming to you, go for it. And it'll be exciting new beginnings. I do feel though with a few of you Capricorns, it's more older ones who are looking at changing your career into something totally different, something that actually gives you a lot more passion and enthusiasm, and where you can bring out your natural creativities. And then we've got, and this is from the Oracle of the Tattoo Oracle. Actually, before I do that card, I will show you what was underneath the Rider-Waite deck, and it was the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak, loss. It can be around a romantic loss. So some of you, it could be this year, you've had a breakup during the year. With a partner. I do feel though with a few of you others, it'll be actually around a loss of a loved one, and you're still coming to terms with it. It's still very hard at the moment at times for you. But I feel like you're coming out of that energy anyway, and you're going into a more enthusiastic energy of the Page of Swords, having these ideas and wanting to go after what it is that really gives you passion. We also have from the Tattoo Oracle by Charmaine Wilson a couple of cards. We've got Innocence, and Innocence is about new beginnings. It's about, making changes in your life, and enthusiasm as well. Some of you young Capricorns could be moving out of home. Joining the workforce for the first time. Others of you, it's just changing your lifestyle and starting afresh is what I'm getting from Source. So a few of you next year, you're going to be changing your life dramatically from where it's been up to now, and it's going to be exciting new beginnings. It's going to be like a rebirth of yourself, so you'll be reinventing yourself, I feel, with some of you Capricorns who are older. And of course, some of you might even be having a child. You might be pregnant already if you're a female Capricorn, or if you're a male Capricorn, then your partner's pregnant, or there will be a pregnancy this coming year for some of you as well. So it looks a lot more exciting. I feel like 2017 for a few of you Capricorns is going to be a much better year than 2016 was. 2016 may have been quite emotional for a few of you, and overworked, overstressed. Maybe some of you are suffering from a bit of depression and anxiety, exhaustion, and of course loss of a loved one. Next year it's going to be a much better, happier year with brighter new energy coming in, and you just will be enjoying it, opening up your creativity and actually bringing forward all these ideas from your heart, from what really gives you pleasure. And we've also got the Harmony card. And these two cards were actually between the Page of Swords. So this is what, you guys are looking for. You're looking for new beginnings, and you're looking for harmony in your life as well for next year. So, and I feel like it will be a much more happier, pleasant year for you. So even though this is for December, this is what you're wanting to create for next year, and I feel like you will. All right. I also did from Doing Virtues, the Romance Angels. We've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, when I looked at that card, I was thinking about, you know, the King of Swords. You know, yeah, he's sort of, if he has to confront people with things, you know, that he's not happy about, he does it without any worries or stress around it. So if there is any conversations that you need to have with people, maybe this is the month for you to have them. And yes, really speak what's coming from your heart. And don't allow other people to have the final say. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, some of you single Capricorns out there, if you've been heartbroken this year with the Three of Swords, yes, and you're feeling a bit protective of yourself, but you still got a bit of nostalgia from the Six of Cups, then it is safe for you to go out there and meet new people and find that person who will show you the compassion and love and all that what goes along with being in a romantic relationship. So don't close yourself off on people. We do have people, different ones who come into our life, and some of them are just karmic lessons that we go through. So don't become scared and in fear of meeting new people. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yes, some of you may find it a bit difficult to get out and meet people if you've got a lot of money concerns. Might be why the Four of Swords, overworked, not enough time. If you've got some debt and stuff like that, maybe it's time to look at your finances and see if you can, combine everything or sell something. Because you do need a love life as well. You need to be able to go out there and meet people. Children is the next card. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you Capricorns, do have children, especially, I'm talking about the single ones out there who are separated and on their own. You have to balance your love life with your children, and it can be a bit stressful at times, especially if you can't always get babysitting. I do understand. Sometimes your kids don't want you to go out, they can be a bit clingy after a couple separate and they want their parent with them at all times. So try and find that balance and have friends or a family member who can help you with the kids. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So definitely, this is Source saying don't shut yourself off from others. Open up and get out there and enjoy yourself. And open up to your romantic feelings, because we all like romance. Even people who say they're not romantic, look, if the right person comes along, anything is possible there. So, just create from your heart and see what happens, because if you open up romantically, and you'll bring that energy towards you as well. And then we've got the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And now, I feel like this is more for single people. You will meet someone over the holiday period, and it will feel like the honeymoon period isn't always about after a wedding and going on a honeymoon. It's quite often for me, it's about, that excitement, new beginnings of a relationship, that honeymoon period of a relationship. So I feel with a few of you Capricorn, you will be meeting someone over Christmas, and it'll be exciting and new, and you just won't be able to take your hands off one another. You want to be able to spend as much time together as possible. With the romantic feelings too. So it should be quite a good month or two for you. And it'll help to get you over any heartbreak from the past, which is great. Then from the True Love Reading cards by Belinda Grace. I got 3 cards for you guys. Serenity. Serendipity. I can never say that word. Anyway, so I feel when I look at that card, it's all about just finding that peace and serenity and fulfillment in your life. Things that make you feel happy, put a smile on your face, give you pleasure in life. That's what you're wanting for next year, Capricorn. And I think this month is the month where you really will be sitting down with yourself and really looking at your lifestyle and making changes. Going back to basic, I feel, with some of you, or at least looking at your career, if you're going to stay in that same one, and maybe pulling your hours back next year. That sort of thing, so that you're not overworked. You're wanting to slow down a little bit, and remember that you want enjoyment in your life, is how I feel. And for dating, for some of you single Capricorn, you're wanting to get out there and date. You're ready to meet new people. And I do feel, even though this is for December, this will be going into next year, there will be a few of you dating different people. Some of you, you'll meet, a great person pretty quick, and you'll be dating for some time and deciding if you're going to take it any further. But it's going to be a good year for you, and it's going to start, I'd say, this month onwards. And then we've got the Yin and the Yang card. The Yin and the Yang. So I see this as the twin flame card. So some of you Capricorns who are twin flames, and you are apart from your counterpart, this month there will be a communication and coming together, and maybe dating and getting to know one another. I feel like, separation could be over for some of you. For others of you who are not twin flames, it's all about bringing that balance of the masculine and the feminine in your body, in your emotional and spiritual self, to the surface. So, it's all about bringing that balance of the two. All right. And I did also from The Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce. These are the Archangel cards. And we've got from Archangel Uriel. I'll just wait for that card to go. Archangel Uriel, we've got freedom. And this is, I feel like, yeah, definitely around changing some of your lifestyle, freeing yourself from pressures and demands from other people. It could also just freeing yourself from all this loss that you've had for some of you who over a loved one. Yeah, you're wanting to come into a more happier emotional well-being, I feel, with a few of you Capricorn for next year. So it's all about freeing yourself and anything that really is just bringing you down, and that's what you're wanting to do. I feel with a few of you, next year is going to be a happier year. You've got to take control of it. With both the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, yeah, they're very much in control of their lives. And the last card is from Archangel Metatron, and we've got miracles. Miracles. So that's a fantastic card to end the reading on. I feel with a few of you Capricorn, is that once you start to make decisions about really what it is that you want in your life, and you start taking action towards, what really resonates with you, what skills that are coming to the surface that you need to really practice and become better at, or I don't know, anything, any thoughts and aha moments that you're getting. Next year is going to be a year of endless possibilities that could happen around you, is what I'm getting from Source. Yeah, anything will be possible. So enjoy all these new realizations that are coming up through your intuition, and maybe start jotting them down on paper and working out which step you should take first. But I feel like with a few of you Capricorn is that it's going to be a very good year for you next year, and that the wishes and the things that you've wanted in your life will come true. Miracles will be around for some of you Capricorns who are single. It will be around the love of your life. So it'll be, the right person will come to you, a soulmate connection or your twin flame, and that things will be amazing for you next year romantically. Others of you, it'll be just, happy in your life. Great changes that you will make. I feel like environmentally, a few of you will be moving. And if you've got a partner, they'll be moving with you. Moving location, moving to somewhere that's more, a lot more nature around you. So you could be moving from the city to the country or closer to water. Some of you might even be moving country. But you'll be starting to follow your heart and doing what really you desire in the future. So taking full control of your life is how I see it. All right, Capricorn. I really enjoyed that reading, even though there is some sadness for some of you. I feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming forward and a lot of help from your guides and angels to help with any healing that you're going through for the ones who've had any loss around a loved one. But there's a lot of enthusiasm and excitement too happening for a few of you into next year especially. Hopefully you enjoyed that reading, Capricorn. That was for December 2016. Sorry that you didn't get one in November, but I had to have some downtime myself. So all right, well, we'll see you next year in 2017. Bye for now.